Hey everyone, and welcome to the first ever episode where we help education providers and businesses attract more students by providing them with real life evergreen value. My name is Momo, and it's time for class. How do you market to students? Do you focus on students who have already made up their minds that they want to study a specific program? Or do you focus on students who have already made up their mind that they want to go to your school? Or perhaps your targeting is a little broader and you're targeting those who have decided that they want to go to school to begin with. I'm here to tell you that if most of your targeting fits any of these, you're missing out on huge opportunities. Let's start with the end in mind and move backwards. So if you're a college, for instance, what's your end goal? To get students to apply to your program, right? Now we have to ask ourselves, what do students need to have done to get to that point? See, it's a simple question, but what I've been seeing is that many colleges, schools, and universities have it all wrong. For example, a university that offers an engineering program in the UK would target people who are interested in engineering programs in the UK. So those people who have already decided that they will indeed go to university, they've also decided what they want to study, and they've also decided where they want to study, as in location. So targeting people like this could and likely would work, but there's a reason why enrollment in colleges and universities around the world is down. Families are being more particular about what best education means nowadays. This might be seen as a bit of a curse, right? We've established ourselves as a reputable college or university or school for decades, and now all of a sudden the game's changed. Look, I get it. But the fact is, it's also a massive opportunity. It's not all about rankings and programs and stories, and it's about experiences. It's about helping people create their own path for the future. Now let's think about the way you market. Put your prospective students on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being a student that has already decided that they'll probably be applying to your school, and 1 being someone who's never heard of you. That student you're targeting with your messaging, the one that knows what they'll study, the one that knows what country they're going to study in, is probably at an 8 or a 9. And if you're only focusing on 8s, 9s, and 10s in your school, I'm sorry to say, that's lazy marketing. Students are now more aware. Gen Z come out of school and they're not quite sure what they should do. They're still figuring it out. They don't know if uni is a good fit for them. They don't know if maybe they could jump into an internship and get some experience. Or maybe they do know that they're going to uni and they're figuring out what they want to study, or where, or why, or how. Maybe they want to figure out what programs lead to what potential careers. Students are looking for an experience. You know this to be true. They're looking for a university or college that truly cares about them. There's a golden opportunity for schools to get ahead of the competition by providing value and by showing that they care about prospective students, even if they don't enroll. Do this, be memorable enough, and they will consider you when the time is right. So, what do prospective students need to hear? How can you provide value? I've come up with a 3-step framework that will help you out. Here's step 1. It's an exercise. This exercise will help map a prospective student's journey from possible apathy or indecision to choosing your school and program. Sit down with a piece of paper and map out every decision a student must have made before applying. There may be many different pathways to get to this. For example, 1, I'll go back to school for a career change. 2, I want to study to become a therapist. 3, I want to go to school that will provide me with the tools I need to run my own practice in the future. I also need it to be fun and exciting. And 4, I want to go to a school that is in this city. And then 5, I want to go to school X. Here's a bonus. Your school is a big pool of potential focus group members. Ask them about their journey. Ask them what made them choose you. Ask them if they always wanted to go to school. Ask them, what would make them choose your school. Here's a good one. Ask them if they would choose you again. After doing this exercise, there's another exercise that you should be doing to really dig deeper into what your messaging should be. This is step 2. Grab another piece of paper and run a line straight down the middle. On one side, write down the decisions that you came up with from exercise 1. On the other side, let's identify the main pain points associated with each decision. In our example, the first decision was that the person wanted to go back to school for a career change. Maybe something isn't going well in their career. Maybe it's reached a dead end. Maybe it's something they always wanted to do, but they never got the opportunity because, life happened. Explore as many pain points as possible for each decision. Now that we've identified the pain points, we have to figure out what kind of value that we can provide to address these pain points, and that's step 3. For example, someone who's considering a career change isn't necessarily considering going to school at all. Perhaps we can provide value by saying something along the lines of the best way to set yourself up for success when changing your career. Remember, giving value for the sake of giving value and helping them out, not in the hopes that they'll join your school, is very important. None of this treat them mean, keep them keen nonsense. It's all about keep them meaning and they'll be leaning towards you if and when they're ready to make their decision. So we've come to the end of our episode. I really hope you guys like this kind of content. Let us know what you do to attract prospective students. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, follow us, comment, all that good stuff, and see you next time.